Good day, fellas. I hope you are ready for your extra daily dose of skill, and today we are going to be gaming with RES 85, which is a tier 9 American boom 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 overheater tank, or call it however you want, auto loader, auto reloader, auto heating tank, whatever that is. Right? A lot of people asked how you are getting this vehicle, so it's quite simple. From T20, this line is branching out, and as you can see, you can get all the RES tanks in this way. And all in all, I have played quite a bit of the games with a tier 8, with a tier 9, with a tier 11, and all of them are looking kind of the same type of playstyle. You find someone with weak armor and you burst the living crap out of them. And even better is whenever you are finding someone that is lower tier than you are, because then you have kind of armor and you can be significantly more aggressive. But in general, you flank someone and you slap someone. That's all there is to say. Now, to look into the armor of this tank, the armor is kind of an interesting one. You can get quite some bounces with it, and it doesn't feel that horrible. Obviously, we are looking into the very tiny caliber over there, because those tanks has tiny caliber and not the best penetration. So if, let's say, you would meet the tier 10, the situation is changing quite a bit. And if you are meeting, let's say, tier 10 or tier 9 with a heat penetration, right? For example, T57 heavy, you can forget about having any armor whatsoever. But in general, you can bounce shot or two. This is to be expected. Although how the things are looking like in theory, because I have played 10 games, the armor use efficiency is 200. So, you know, you really can't expect to be bouncing like a crazy mother trucker or something. It's just not create a tank in this way. And all and all, personally, I found a lot of beautiful things playing with RS 85 for this line in general. It just felt like they are my tanks, and it felt like they are very fun to play with. Are they broken? I have heard a lot of different opinions over the last couple of days when this patch is alive, right? Or when this patch is live, and I must admit that some people, most likely who haven't played with those tanks, they are yelling that they are broken, and people who played with those vehicles, they are saying, holy bananas, how much fun it is to play with them. But in reality, it's hard to play. Okay, at least that's what I think. Also, I have a feeling that we are going to have a separate video digging into the blue high explosives, because it has a bit of the different playstyle or different use than the standard high explosives. That being said, this tank has 80 damage a pop. If you are loading gold, your DPM stays the same, or your damage stays the same, but instead of 210 millimeters of penetration, you have 227. So 15 millimeters of increase, right, which is or 17 millimeters increase, which is nothing to write books about. I can tell you that much. And right there, I am aware that I am alone, but once again, we are feeling quite fine. With this tank, you want to catch the folks who doesn't have that much of the armor, and you definitely want to try to punish them in this way, right? That's all you are looking for, and that's all you want to do. Beautiful. Very good. We have found the first guy. We eliminated him from the game. That's absolutely amazing. And now what we need to do, we need to try to find where the Fava is sitting at. He is already dead. Good, well deserved. And now, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, I have a feeling that we are going to be sitting in very hard situation over there, because enemy super heavies will start making pressure, and it is going to be very rough. So how we can defend this side by being kind of paperish medium tank, which is seeking for vehicles that has no armor whatsoever? This is the question. I want to lurk somewhere next to the E5 for obvious reasons, right? And I just want to be nearby. If he needs me, I'm here, and I will try to help him as much as I physically and possibly could. Yeah, this is looking very hard. This is looking very hard. Can we find a decent enough angle for Coco? No. This is GG finito. Listen, this is that type of situation whenever we are mainly focusing on spotting than doing damage. This is what we need to do. So first things first, we would love to take this bush over there. And while having this bush, our main mission will be to spot the lemming train. To spot incoming forces. That's what we need for a full happiness, because otherwise we won't be able to get absolutely any use whatsoever. And sometimes, obviously, you need to play with this of the record or of the book. You cannot follow typical order of the medium tank, right? And it is completely fine. There is nothing to cry about. We are feeling okay. And if this guy is not going to be coming closer than 50 meters distance from us, we are feeling quite alright. And once again, pay attention to what we are doing. We are just getting the sweet assisting damage left, right, and center. And we are having a great time. Assisting damage to the left, assisting damage to the right. We have made a very, very good decision over there. We definitely cannot complain about this. And as you can see, we are doing great. Meanwhile, 74 meters and I'm spotted. I don't really mind too much, to be fair with you. I am completely fine. And we have almighty E5 who is sitting here. So for E5 we are going to load the gold because it is a tier 10 heavy tank after all. And now we will try to do our best. As you can see, we are aiming pretty well. Beautiful. We eliminated him from the game. That's great. Absolutely amazing. So this game was a bit different than you would expect from this tank, because this vehicle is created to kind of do damage and not to be a spotter. But in this situation, I did not felt like I had any alternative option and that I could do, you know? I felt like the best situation in this way for me was just simply take the safer approach, and instead of trying to get a clip from here, just outspot all of them. And let's get real, it is a solid 6,000 combined score, nothing to cry about and nothing to complain about overall. That was beautiful. Let's see the score. Okay, and we are back. Beautiful performance, 1,500 damage, 4,900 assisting damage. We are first by experience, we are somewhere in the bottom by the damage, and we got 94,000 profits, but once again, that is a solid game in my opinion, or we got as much use as we physically and possibly could have. That's good, let's keep it up. Oh, would you look at that? Mines tier 11s, this is going to be rough. This is not going to be fun experience, I can guarantee you that, but we are going to be okay. Why? Because we are strong mother truckers, that's why. I was considering, do I want to load the high explosives first, because we should have some guys who are going on top of the hill, but I think it's not the best idea. So quickly, let's try to go just like so, and we are turning hard to the right side. Because our mission is to try to punish someone going on top of the hill. Not a big surprise, everything is okay. We are setting auto aim, we don't need auto aim. And now we are just simply waiting until someone will go up. Beautiful. Mistakes by the enemy has been made and other enemies doing the same thing. We are just making sure to get as much use as we physically and possibly can, and this is okay. We cannot complain about this by any shape or another one. What is happening in this game? What is happening in this game, fellas? That was the best free farm that I had in a very long time. You are taking the side position with this mother trucking tank and you are just saying hi. Beautiful. It is a powerful tank in a way, it truly is, but you need to know what you are doing. In other words, I really want to highlight that not every and each gamer will play with this tank and say, oh my bananas, this is such an easy experience and I will have so much fun. I will have so much fun and I will make it work, just auto aim, boom, 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 boom. No. You need to aim exactly where you need to aim just because of how low penetration is of this vehicle, okay? So let's keep this in mind. I think I blocked my guy, sorry. It is not, it wasn't good play by me. I blocked the guy, and that was mean from my side. So I owe the apology for sure for this mother trucker. That is for sure. I mean, what he can do with apology, he can definitely say re. That's for sure. Now, whenever you are shooting the tiny bursts, or you cannot fully just click shoot and do boom, 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 boom. You know, this damage for trades over the longer distance, it is definitely kind of a stinker, not gonna lie. So once again, keep this in mind. In ideal case scenario and in the ideal world, what you want to have folks like this going through the middle of the field, and you are just simply punishing them one by one, little by little. That's what you would love to do. And you want to make sure that you are not going to overload the gun, right? That would be very nice. Funnily enough, there is one more thing what I think I need to highlight, that it feels like you are doing 80 damage per pop, which is quite fun and quite insignificant. But in the end of the day, you don't even notice whenever you have 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000, something like this. It is also an interesting thing to say. I do not know how it works, because usually whenever you have a low alpha damage tanks, it feels like you need to work a lot for a very, very little. But with those vehicles, it doesn't work this way. I do not know, do you get the point what I'm saying or not, but this is how I feel like. Boom, 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 couple of shots, 300 damage, very nice. I have a feeling that we are winning this game very, very easily, and I have a feeling that enemies won't be able to do anything for our team, so pretty much we are winners over there. But, it's not that simple, and it's not such a straightforward situation. Oh, Tessak. Right about here. Okay. We found the guy. I don't really care, to be fair with you, about this T-57. Good. Armor worked just fine, so now we need to find the Tessak. I think we are hitting him with the blind shots. I'm pretty sure that we are hitting him with the blind shots. Exactly, where is he? Or maybe I am wrong. No, it feels like we are hitting someone. No. Okay. The next step over there. We want to start flanking them like so. Doesn't really matter. We are claiming this free damage. Because we can. And because we will. Good. Now. The T-57 is trying to flank us sideways. Which is okay. I understand him. And 430U is trying to get involved as well. Which is not going to be fun for him. I mean, our guys will start slapping him in the butt. The thing is, I don't really think that he has other alternative option but move from here, you know? Not exactly what I dreamed about, but we managed to pick up his skill. Okay, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And last but not least, We are trying to go for remaining forces over there. Hopefully Grille won't punish us, but if he would, I would not cry about that. All I want to get another clip here. That's all I want to get. Grille is sitting in this area. We are very, very well aware of that. He is in loads of shit. Good. And now we are going for this. For this mother trucker right here. Auto aim on. And we are just trying to flank him. That's okay. Is it? Is it? Now you see we are in a bit of the pickle situation right here. I think high explosive is the right way to do the things, and now we are just going with the high explosives a bit, but yeah, it's okay. Not the game that I would cry about, not the game that I would complain about. We played it very, very well. We took a good side. And we pretty much just slapped enemies whenever they are trying to go on top of the hill or whenever they are peeking. If enemies are doing something, we could slap them. That was good. And this battle is opposite of the first game. If in the first game we needed to focus on spotting because that was the best decision, in this game obviously the best decision was to do damage, and we did plenty of it. I would say that was completely fine, and that was all right, which I am happy about. 4.8 thousand damage, 600 assisting damage. We definitely cannot complain about this. And we got 48,000 profits, which is very much appreciated. Now, I must admit that I played with a stock version of this tank over there. Although this engine isn't changing too much, well, it will make us a bit quicker, right? So now officially we are top mother truckers, and we can play with this tank. But once again, I truly want to highlight that this line, it may look easy whenever you are looking at internet beggars playing with it. You know, those mother truckers, they have 50, 100, 150, 200, 250,000 battles. For most of the World of Tanks players, it is not going to be so simple to do the same thing as internet beggar does. I just want to highlight how important it is to say that, and just simply don't expect to have excellent performance without any effort whatsoever. It's just not created for that, and I truly, truly, truly mean it. Now, Paris with Arias. Yeah, let's go on the field. I don't really think that we could do anything else, right? The field is the best play, I would say. I don't really think that we have any other choices or any other options for any other play. And that's okay. We are feeling fine. My mission would be to take this position and just say hello for a Mr. Phantom. Good. Good. Here we go. We are definitely annoying him. And I'm sitting quite safe over there as well. Well, kind of. Until Kunze will notice that. Couple of the free shots there and there. That's very much appreciated. We can see this Leopard 1 looking at us. I hope that our team will start punishing him, but our team slept a bit. That is okay. We can't complain about that. And now we are sitting in that type of situation where Leopard is purely going to look at us. Which is once again not exactly what I would look for, but this is the situation which we currently have. And I'm getting spotted as well. So that means some light tank should be sitting right there. Oh, this is going to be rough. You see, this Leo, he is all the time thinking about me. He is all the time thinking about me. I would love to get some more use of all of this, but this is very, very hard. Okay, Monty. $150 is better than 0, that's okay. And now we have a situation when Kunze wants to play with us. That's good. This is exactly what I would love to see. You see, This game is going to be significantly harder because I did not felt like I want to play in the heavy line, even though maybe it could be a bit more beneficial, but I think it is just as hard, if not harder. So I am just simply trying to be smart here and not to get sacrificed for no reason whatsoever. Because it is very easy to make a mistake. I can guarantee you that. It is very easy to make a mistake. Now this Kunze, obviously, he will be as annoying as he physically and possibly can be. But once again, it doesn't bother us, I would say. I would say it doesn't bother us. Now all we need our guys from here, hopefully, to get involved, and then we can just simply eliminate all of them from the game. We will feel great then. I want this Kunze to figure out about escaping from here, you know? That would be great. If he would try to get a bit more involved and whatnot, you know? Okay, we can clearly see what is up. Doesn't really matter, we played well. Mr. Kunze Panzer. Beautiful tracking. He has no idea how many shells do we have. I can promise you that. He's thinking we are on the reload, and he is not wrong, but he's going instantly to the garage. If you are not overloading the gun, so if you have a proper control of this, oh man, this can be absolutely insane. This could be insanely powerful tool and powerful thing, but once again, I am thinking about the casual players of the game, you know, and to manage the heat control of the tank like this, it is a rocket science. I can guarantee you that to manage the heat control is straight up rocket science. At least this is how am I looking at this. It's okay, I don't really mind whatsoever. I am just politely waiting here around the corner. I'm feeling okay, and he just fired. How are you doing? All we need for full happiness is just to clip him out. That is okay. And bam, 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 bam. We are making sure we do not overload the gun. He overloaded the gun. Have you seen that? You know what that means? Whenever someone is overloading the gun, that means he cannot shoot for like 25 to 30 seconds, and that is instantly a killer of this vehicle. You know what I mean? So, whatever you do, just try not to overload the tank. Unless, you know, this is the last vehicle in the game, then you don't really care, because there is either way the situation whenever he is going to get punished. Either way, I am pretty happy with all of this. I think games were pretty hard, not gonna lie, but I am enjoying myself, honestly. 3.2 thousand damage, 200 assisting damage, far away from being ideal, but for this map we will take it, and we will be happy about all of this. So all in all, with our performance right here, we have played 4 games, or wait a second, maybe you have seen 3 games, because I think I had one warming up game, right? So you have seen 3 games, and you haven't seen one to bake for me in the morning, if you know what I mean. Anyways, with the 4 games, we have 2.7 thousand average damage, 1.4 thousand assisting damage, but overall, I think the average is quite a bit better, at least from the games what you have seen. Paris, Mines, Highways, yeah, you haven't seen Lakeville as a good morning play from my side, which is completely fine. I'm not afraid to show the games like this, and that was definitely a warming up situation with quite a team, right? So the performance average was actually way better than we can see on the paper. Anyways, that's what I have for you today. Thank you very much for watching. I very much appreciate you. Thank you for all the channel members, for all patrons, for folks who are watching live streams. I very much appreciate you folks, and see you very, very soon. Skill is out for today. Peace.